This is Darshana Gauchan with your B2B Cambodia Market update for May 8, 2025. The Cambodia Securities Exchange Index was up 1.09 points or 0.27% to 406.82. Total trade volume was down to 83,264 shares changing hands at a total value of 319.5 million real or nearly $80,000. On the main board, 4 stocks were up. Leading the market was Pestech Cambodia, up 6.25% or 160 real to 2,720 real per share, followed by Phnom Penh Water Supply Authority, up 0.64% or 40 real to 6,300 real per share. Other stocks also up were Sinakville Autonomous Port and Akleda Bank. On the other hand, the biggest loser of the day was Grand Twins International, dropping 0.56% or 40 real to 7,080 real per share, followed by MJQ Education, which dropped 0.46% or 10 real to 2,150 real per share. Phnom Penh Autonomous Port also dropped 20 real to 14,140 real per share. Meanwhile, Royal Group Phnom Penh SEZ and Cam GSM remained flat. Over on the growth board, both stocks were up. JS Land was up 9.21% or 290 real to 3,440 real per share, while DBD Engineering rose 0.48% or 10 real to 2,100 real per share. MJQ Education recorded the highest trade volume of the day with 33,747 shares changing hands at a total value of 72.7 million real or over $22,000, roughly 40% of Thursday's total trade volume. Akleda Bank recorded the second highest trade volume of the day with 17,789 shares changing hands at a total value of 122 million real or over $30,500, approximately 21% of May 8th's trade volume. In other market news, Royal Group Phnom Penh SEZ reported an increase in revenue in its Q1 2025 report. The company's sales in the first quarter were substantially higher compared to the same quarter in 2024, resulting in a substantial increase in net profit by over 5,000%. The company explained that the increase in revenue was mainly due to a quarter-on-quarter increase in land sales. Moving on to the exchange rate, the Khmer Real to USD weakened slightly to 4,004 real per US dollar, while the US dollar index was slightly up to 100.10. Looking at global commodities, oil prices held steady on Thursday, supported by hopes of a breakthrough in looming trade talks between the US and China, the world's 2 largest oil consumers. Brent crude futures were up 43 cents or 0.7% at $61.55 US dollars a barrel, while US West Texas Intermediate crude rose 49 cents or 0.8% to $58.56 US dollars a barrel. Gold reversed course after reports of U.S. President Donald Trump signing a potential trade deal with Britain weighed on sentiment, while investors awaited the outcome of U.S.-China trade talks this weekend. Spot gold was down 0.8% to $3,336.49 US dollars an ounce. The metal had risen more than 1% earlier in the session. U.S. gold futures were down 1.4% to $3,345 US dollars. Stock futures were slightly higher early Thursday on the heels of the U.S. Federal Reserve holding steady on rates as it highlighted rising inflation and unemployment risks. As of the time of the Cambodian market's closing, S&P 500 futures traded 0.73% higher, futures tied to the Dow Jones Industrial Average added 222 points or 0.54%, and Nasdaq 100 futures rose 1%. This was Darshana Gauchan with your B2B Cambodia Market update for May 8th.